Hey guys, it's me Ida. Welcome back to my channel. So today I want to do a quick video on the dangers of using alkaline solutions. So I know in my previous two videos I did some experiments using baking soda and also clays mixed with water. I just want to really stress the importance of, having natural healthy hair. Like, that's my goal. I definitely don't want to do anything that's going to damage it at all. The only reason why I was open to experiment with more alkaline solutions such as baking soda is because my hair is extremely low porosity and very coarse in texture. So I feel that I'm a bit more risky. I feel that my hair could handle it. Definitely not going to do it often. I'm definitely going to monitor my hair and kind of see, if there's any damages or anything like that. The reason why I'm actually doing these experiments is because I have extremely low porosity and I have a hard time having anything really lift my cuticles open to absorb the moisture that my hair needs. So basically, the two dangers of actually experimenting with alkaline solutions is that number one, you can damage your hair. So when your hair is lifted by these alkaline solutions, you have a greater chance of actually breaking off that hair cuticle because it's lifted, right? And when your hair cuticle is lifted and it breaks off, now you have holes and gaps in your hair and you're losing that protein. That's what gives you the strength in your hair cuticles, and that's how your hair ends up becoming high porosity. So you definitely want to keep an eye on that, and you definitely do not want to damage your hair. Another thing is that the pH balance can really throw off the pH balance of your scalp. So basically, our hair and our natural oils in our scalp, which is the sebum, has a pH level of around 4.5 to 5.5. So a lot of these products that we're using are pH balanced around pH 4 to 6, sometimes even 7, because you don't want to throw off the pH balance of your hair and scalp because it can actually cause bacteria or fungi. If you are going to experiment with, baking soda and clay mixtures without adding apple cider vinegar to it, definitely want to do things to close your cuticle right after. I know for me, I wasn't as diligent in closing my cuticles after because I always felt like my low porosity hair will just close the cuticles on its own, but I really should be taking those measures and taking it a bit more seriously when I'm trying to lift my cuticles with alkaline solutions. So the baking soda mixture that I did with my conditioner, that had a pH level about 8 to 9. So it is very alkaline. If anything, tell you guys the truth, if I do that baking soda treatment again, I won't be sitting underneath a hair dryer like I did last time with the baking soda and the conditioner. I think that was a little too much. It really lifted my cuticles way too much, and I just didn't really like that feeling. And yes, my cuticles closed after, but it's just really too risky handling your hair while your cuticles are really lifted like that, because you definitely are at risk into breaking off your hair and damaging it. So next time I'll probably maybe do a smaller amount of baking soda as well with a really thick conditioner, and I think I'll just apply it to my roots. Maybe I'll do that once a month, or maybe I'll just stick to like the clay with some water and a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Maybe keep it at a pH range of 7 to 8 maybe. So anything above 7, which is neutral, is alkaline, and that's going to lift your cuticles. Even water lifts your cuticles, but anything above 7, so water is 7, but anything above 7 will lift your cuticles even more. Chemical treatments like hair dyes, relaxers, those have a really high pH balance. So those are very alkaline. Those have a higher risk of damaging your hair. So my thing was trying to do, pH level around 8, maybe 9 max. So I can kind of lift it a bit more and get that moisture in my hair as much as possible, and then close it with a conditioner or apple cider vinegar. Definitely focusing more on the roots because my roots are extremely low porosity, extremely coarse, and it has a hard time absorbing any moisture. I noticed when I was doing that baking soda experiment, I will never put them on the ends of my hair ever again because I definitely noticed my ends feeling a bit more rough than usual a few days after. And that is the oldest part of my hair, so it's not as low porosity as the rest of my hair. So I definitely want to make sure that I don't do that again because I don't want split ends, damaged ends. It's gonna prolong the growth of my natural hair journey, and we all know how long that already takes. And just, it's good to have healthy hair no matter what length your hair is. If you do want to use something a bit more slightly alkaline, always make sure that you are closing it with something more acidic. If you're using apple cider vinegar, a lot of people use that, but they always dilute it with some water, because if they don't, it's going to be too acidic, and that can also ruin your hair as well. So you can always have a spray bottle with some water and a little bit of apple cider vinegar and just kind of spray your hair once you're done moisturizing it and sealing it and styling it. Or you could also do that with aloe vera juice. I'm all about experimenting and trial and errors, but definitely trying to keep it in more of like the safe limits for sure. Another really healthy way to lift your cuticles rather than using alkaline solutions is to use a steamer. For low porosity hair, it's supposed to be really great for pre-poos and deep conditioning. So I did get a steamer. I actually just got it in the mail last week. I'm gonna actually do a pre-poo treatment today. My hair, this is like a really old twist out. It has a lot of product buildup in the front. Yeah, so I'm really excited. Not only does it lift your cuticles and allow the product to absorb into your hair strands a lot better, over time, if you use it more regularly, the moisture levels in your hair will increase over time, and you won't have such a hard time in retaining that moisture in your hair. Even if you don't have like a steamer, you can always use like the steam in your shower or use the baking method or anything like that. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely do a video on that, and I'm gonna go more into detail about steamers and how to use them, best ways to use them, and just like the benefits of it and all that kind of stuff, especially for low porosity hair. So yeah, if you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to leave the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.